become best friends?
Yup.
You want to go do karate in the garage?
Yup.
Big part of friendship.
I like you. Do you like me?
I do like you.
You are my friend?
You're a nice young man, and I am your friend.
Shut up, Pete. We're not friends now. I don't need you anymore.
You're my best friend.
Friend requests.
The friend request?
Why you ain't accept my friend request, bro? But you don't want to be my friend.
Ooh, happy Halloween! Welcome to the friend request. Hi guys, happy Halloween. I have a special treat for you this week. Halloween is my favorite time of the year, so I put something together for you, and I actually am not even in costume right now because I didn't want to spoil it until I was with my beautiful guest who I'm doing said costume with. Yes, we've got a double costume for you this episode. So if you're listening to the audio, I'm really sorry, but you might have to jump over to YouTube this week. It's just something wonderful. We're doing the usual. We're talking about friendship, but we're getting a little spooky, okay? We're talking about the paranormal. We're talking about friendship breakups, which is pretty terrifying if you've ever had one. My goodness. Guys, have so much fun with this week's episode with my wonderful return guest, beautiful friend of the podcast. You love her, you know her. It's the brilliant Edan McGovern. You look amazing.
If you guys aren't watching the video, what the hell is wrong with you?
Oh, you can't do this episode audio only. It is the spooky season, and you bet your ass we're fully committed, Eden more so than anyone.
I mean, in general.
Yeah.
My
always.
house is like in absolute disarray.
Yeah.
Bryce is dwindling
Yeah.
as the moments.
No, that's fair.
It's bad.
But it's worth it. It's for a cause. It's important.
That makes it sound like it's for charity. It's for me.
Yeah. Well, I mean, it's for us, really. It's for everyone else who gets to look at you.
Okay, exactly.
Yes.
Exactly. You look incredible.
Oh, thank you. But I think I came from, a household of being the most into Halloween and the most into dressing up. And when I met you, I thought, whoa, there is a whole nother level to this thing.
There's levels to this. Well, that's what I thought. And then I started hanging around drag queens and I was like, oh, I'm basic. There's crazy ways this can go. I turned up to Chloe's house with like a wig in rollers on a head and another wig and all this. When they say the gays aren't trying to influence other people.
What are they? What? As if.
I mean, they are. I mean, I am.
Yeah.
I am the agenda. I'm literally turning up with many, many wigs.
Of course.
To people's houses.
And that influence can only do good for the world.
Exactly. I love the popcorn. Missed it.
Oh, you've been abstaining? You only eat popcorn in the fort?
Yeah. Well, no, I don't have a microwave at home. Did you know that?
Really? No.
Yeah. Bryce
I
is
lived
scared.
without a microwave. No, I lived without, my mum was like
Scared?
that so we had no microwave for the longest time.
My mum is also one of those.
Yeah, right.
We definitely have the same type of mother.
We do.
That's the only way this could ever come out of it.
Do you want to bring your mum to my birthday party? My mum's going to be there.
Mm-hmm.
They could hang.
Mm-hmm.
That could be really cute.
They can talk.
About
what they maybe would do differently the next time. Shout out the mums. Love you so much, mum.
Love you. No, they nailed it because we're both very cool.
And perfect.
And
perfect.
Perfect
Maybe
angels.
perfect women.
Beautiful angels.
Oh, goodness. It's crazy being back here.
Is it?
Full circle.
Really?
Mm-hmm.
Why?
Because last time I was here was in crazy different circumstances.
Yeah.
Like the nature of our friendship.
Of course. We've come so far.
I guess the whole you started this podcast as I'm trying to make friends.
Yes.
It's just crazy. We're really good friends now.
We are, and it's worked with a few guests.
Yeah.
It's really cool.
It's nice.
And I like being very open about it because everyone can they can make fun of me to my face. Like, yeah, you made a podcast so that everyone would be a friend.
Yeah, and...
Yeah, what's wrong with that? It works,
You're allowed to.
If it ain't broke, whatever.
Mm-hmm. Exactly. No, it's really cute though. I remember that was the whole thing about when I came here. I was like, this will be interesting. We've got these opposing forces in common. I don't know if that makes any sense. You know what I mean?
No, because you're going to be too
context.
vague so that no one listening can understand you.
Oh, everyone knows. But, times change.
Time has changed.
Times change and it's cool.
It is cool. It's really nice.
Yeah.
You're so wonderful.
You're wonderful.
I told you the other night that I was talking about you, and my sisters were like, "We're so excited to meet all these gorgeous girls in your life."
That's so cute.
It is so cute.
That is so cute. Yeah, it's definitely like that. I'm just like glad you're around.
Yeah.
It's nice.
Yeah, it's so nice.
And so many other people are like, man, Chloe's kind of awesome.
I
I'm
mean,
like,
that is crazy
yeah.
still. That is still crazy to say.
well,
But it's nice.
you're a bit like me. You certainly like, no one's got nothing to say about you. You know what I mean.
Oh, sorry, I've struggled with mental illness.
Okay, yeah, me too. I'm saying it's relatable. I'm saying, and me. But, you know, it's not, never, no one's ever like, oh yeah, they're okay, I guess.
No.
So everyone's got something to
No,
say.
there's an opinion one way or the other.
That's a good sign, surely.
Yeah, I think so.
Surely.
When I did phone hacks when I was in Melbourne, like last year, I believe, I remember saying something about like, oh, my enemies. And Nick Kappa, who will be on next week's episode, whoa.
God bless.
He was like, oh, I thought you wouldn't have enemies. I thought you were just a generally nice girl. And I'm like, oh my God, it hasn't gotten to Melbourne. It was before someone moved there.
Oh, yep.
So-
What did they do to you on phone hacks?
I had just gotten a follow from this like right-wing pundit guy who worked for Donald Trump. And so they got me to message him. I can't remember his name, but it was something with the name like Gronk or like something in his name. So I was like, what's up, Gronk's, like giving him a nickname and being like, what's going on? And he replied eventually. It was fine. I don't know if he's still following me. Surely, I really don't think I'm giving off right-wing conservative energy.
You're like, they really want you.
Yeah.
You're
They'd
not.
love to have me.
You frequently reveal, you know, who you are.
Yeah.
You're for the girlies, you're for the lefties. And then some of them go, what?
No way.
No. They go, Chloe, imagine she is a trad wife. She is. It's like, no matter how many times you say no, like you'll like, oh my God, that thing from the other episode, the one with Lockie that you just posted, like,
Yeah.
they'll be like, why she got her boobs out then?
It's crazy.
How are all of you new here every single time?
It's so wild. Yeah, look, that started quite a interesting spiral. Actually, it didn't. I was already on a spiral, and then I posted that clip to be like, you know, I'm being productive. I'm still working today, even though I'm so sad and want to die. And I posted that clip, and then everyone was like, your body makes you a bad person. And I was like, oh, that doesn't help.
Wow, what a like good way to put what that connotation is.
Yeah.
Wow.
It's crazy. Someone's like, well, blah, blah, blah. You got your tits out. I'm like, I just have tits. That's just it. That's all it is. Put this on a different body, it would look very different.
It's the funniest guest for you to be on a podcast with, that episode.
Yeah.
Because it's Lockie. And like whenever, I mean, Lockie's seen me wear some insane things. Lockie's seen me, like he's gotten to my house and I'm like still in the shower, still in bed, look disgusting from the night before. Sometimes I'll try and look nice on my podcast and he'll be like, I'll sit down and like we'll hit record. He's like, oh God, put them away. What are you wearing? It's the stupidest podcast. He has become so like he's very good with like gender stuff.
Yeah.
He's also so in love with his girlfriend. It's so
Yeah,
beautiful.
that
And
is
so am
so
I. She's
beautiful.
amazing. She's the nicest person ever. But so yeah, he's always just like, sometimes I'll look nice and he's a bit annoyed. He's like,
That's interesting because he is very, like you said, you know, he's an enlightened man. He is aware of himself and the world around him and stuff, but also even just having the thought of like, come on, stop it, seems to be kind of maybe part of the instinct that people have that makes them angry
for sure
about what some women wear.
It's like that very like Big Brother thing.
Yes.
Of being like,
yes.
why do you look like that?
Yes.
Like, she's going to formal, dude. Calm
yeah.
down.
And it's like, why do you want to fuck your sister, dude?
Yeah. Yes.
That's what you're angry about.
For sure. Yeah. That's insane.
It is.
This is what I had to tell you.
You have a story.
I have a story.
Tell me.
This is the motherfucking tea.
Oh my God.
So last time I remember you being like, how did you meet your friends? And I was talking about my best friend who I made friends with like first day of year 7. I remember saying it was like a rom-com, like,
Yeah.
oh, it was amazing. bow, bow. Not friends anymore after, 12 years?
Fuck.
How could that happen to me?
That sucks.
It's insane.
It's the worst thing ever.
It's. I would go through 18 million relationship heartbreaks before a friendship one.
It's so much worse.
It was so bad.
Oh, I'm
it's
so
still so
sorry.
bad. But it happened in the most way.
Yeah. What happened?
The digital footprint. Let's go. I wonder if it ever changes in the future. It doesn't seem to be. It doesn't seem to be, but maybe. I would hope so.
Yeah.
So yeah, friends since year 7. We graduated in like 2016. We've been on multiple holidays together. Inseparable, like actually inseparable, like staying at each other's houses. Like we probably saw each other like twice a week, even after school ended for a long time. And then like, we didn't even really grow apart that much. Like she was away for a while and then like I was at uni, or like the big thing that happened is I was in a bad relationship.
Yeah.
Bad.
Yeah.
The grim.
Yeah.
The
and
break dancer.
That'll alienate you. God.
The break
Enough
dancer.
said.
That's the nicest thing I could say about them, by the way. They're lucky that's their nickname. Because I can think of a few other nicknames for them.
Jesus.
And yeah, so like whatever, I was in a terrible relationship. She was having like problems, but she was like with her family, but she was like, you haven't been there for me or anyone, which is true. I went off the face of the earth.
Yeah.
People would say like, oh, how are you? And I'd be like, huh? And I couldn't like ask anyone else how their day was because I was like,
of course.
where am I? I think I have to get home.
God.
I think everything is grim. Anyway, so yeah, she was like, you're not there for me. I'm putting you at arm's reach. Fair enough.
Yeah.
Fair enough. And then after like a year or two, everything was fine. She was over at my house, her and her boyfriend having dinner, blah, blah, blah. Like we've been hanging out lots. It's all good. It's all good. It's all good. Her and her boyfriend, who I've known since they got together like years and years and years ago, get engaged. Exciting.
Great.
I'm in bed. Get the FaceTime with the ring, the whole best friend shebang. She starts talking about bridesmaid dresses. She talks about a speech. And I go, yeah, babe, been waiting all my life. Probably have it written already.
Of course.
Of course, you're my best friend. 2 weeks later, we go out to breakfast near my house. And then we're walking home. It's so much fun. It's like just like old times. I'm like, this is why my best friend is my best friend.
Yeah.
And then she was like, she like parked near my house, and so she was like, I gotta pee, can I come inside? We go inside, she pees, and then I'm sitting on the couch and she comes out, she's like, can I just talk to you? I was like, yeah. She sits down, she was like, listen, like my boyfriend and I have been talking just for the bridal party, by the way, like we just want it to be people who have really been there for us like the past couple of years, and also me and this girl, and then it's 2 others were like my other 2 best friends, like a group of 4, the group, the sisterhood of the traveling pants looking ass, like, she was like, yeah, I would love to still have you at the wedding, but like, she revoked the like bridal party thing.
Which feels like it's not coming from her, considering instinctively she was going.
Well, that's the thing, it was.
Okay. Ow.
Because I went, has he said something? No.
Oh, fuck.
She was like, oh yeah, we talked about it together, but like, yeah, like ultimately it's she's making the decisions in that relationship is all I'm going to say.
Oh my God.
He's not pressuring her to do anything.
Shit.
And I was like, huh? And she was like, yeah. And I was like, is it the other 2 members of the group and then just not me? And she was like, I mean, and I was like, and it was cooked.
Oh, that's
and it was
crushing.
Cooked. And we like, that was in like February, and then we haven't spoken.
Holy shit.
Since.
Damn. Okay.
It must have been like right after I was on this podcast last.
Yeah, right. Wow. Fuck. I hope it's not that.
I'm not talking about any of my other friends.
No. How did you react to that when she said it?
Cried profusely like a baby, like a little tiny toddler. Yeah, it was awful. But also I was like, oh my God, thank God, because I'm not a good bridesmaid. I reckon. I'm just not a good maid of honor. I'm not organized.
Maid of honor is so much pressure.
What you need,
I would
like
never want that.
someone that should be hired.
Yes.
Why are you putting a friend through
Yes.
clipboard behavior?
No, absolutely agree.
No.
I honestly don't think I'd even want a bridal party.
If my best friend got married and then they were like, you get to organise everything. You've sent me to jail and hell.
Yeah.
Don't do that.
Awful.
Awful.
That sounds horrible.
Why would you do that? I want to get fun and get rowdy and get drunk.
Of course.
Why would I be fixing your hair?
Ugh.
I will hire someone to do that for you. Don't do this.
Yeah, if anything, I can see like organizing a bachelorette.
Yeah.
That makes sense. That seems like a friend thing, but everything else that's just too much. It's just way too much.
What is a wedding planner for?
Honestly, I don't even think I honestly think I wouldn't even want anyone around me getting ready just because I know what I'm like. Mm-hmm. You know, and getting ready is my favorite, but it's a solo activity.
Ritualistic.
Even Jacob knows if he comes home and I'm getting ready for anything, he is out in the living room.
Wow.
Yeah, it's a very I'm very grateful for that boundary.
Do you do it fast? Like, are you fast at getting ready?
I can be, but I rather not be. I rather have no rush. I'd rather just take my sweet ass time to try whatever crazy look I'm thinking of doing for some important thing, because all of a sudden when it's an important thing I'm doing something brand new to
Exactly.
my eyes.
We talk about
Yeah.
this. Don't do that. Do the
No.
tried and true.
Exactly.
Do the old gold.
old gold.
Do
all
the tested
way.
material, man. Why are you trying new at the wedding?
Yeah, no, crazy. But I wouldn't want, even my sister's wedding, I was a bridesmaid for, and it was so wonderful and so beautiful. And I felt so bad that in the getting ready stages, we were all in the one house. I was just like locked away. The girls were in the other room getting ready together, being cute. And I was just locked away. Like, I'll be grumpy if you talk to me. It's not even my wedding.
Yeah.
Crazy.
Yeah, it can happen. I feel like, when you have a strong idea of what you want to look like on that day, people are going to get in the way of it. Mm-hmm. It's not good. Mm-mm. What do you want a big wedding?
Yeah. I never wanted.
That's never anyone's answer to. They go, no, I want it low key. You're like, yeah, huge.
Yeah, no, huge. Well, I never wanted a wedding. It wasn't
Right.
something I ever dreamed about as a kid or anything like that. I honestly never wanted a relationship. I thought that's nice, not for me. But I love Jacob so much, and he really likes it's so cute. We've been to all these weddings together. They're the most beautiful times with all our gorgeous friends, and so he definitely wants to do something. I love the speeches and the vows and all that stuff. It's beautiful. But I'm like, well, if I'm gonna do it, I want to do it. I want money to not really be an object. I want everyone to be able to be there and
Just have fun.
yeah.
It's so cool to just throw a big party where everyone else gets to like have fun and dress up and like do all that cool stuff.
Yeah. But I'm not that fussed on things like decorations or anything. I'd like a nice venue. Could even be someone I know's like castle. My sister has a castle. Don't laugh at that. My sister has a castle.
The way I thought you were going to say, could be someone I know's like
Yard.
little farm, like with a big, backyard. You said castle. Could be someone I know, like Walt Disney, like his castle.
If he could be so kind.
What, Buckingham Palace?
My dad's wife, my stepmom, beautiful Meg, she got married. Her first wedding was in the Downton Abbey castle. So I see that sort of stuff and I go, well, what are we doing?
You can do that?
Yeah.
That's
You can do
insane.
that.
I think I made up a castle once.
Really?
Yeah, I have a dream about this castle, and it's not real,
Okay.
but I'm convinced it is.
Okay.
It just seems real. So you can get married in that.
Maybe.
In my dreams.
I would just want to be able to have a ridiculously expensive, gorgeous dress. I think that's what I care
Right.
most about. I wouldn't even be paying anyone to do hair and makeup because God knows I'd want to do it myself.
Of course.
Of course. Yeah, I don't really care about flowers. That's whatever. But it's like I just would want to not have to worry about budgets for people being there, good
Yeah.
food.
Yeah. I don't want to have to be like, oh, you can't invite your partner of 5 years.
Yeah.
We can't afford it.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
I don't know. But I figure I'm going to be really rich and famous soon. And instead of getting married sooner, I'd rather just wait for that and then get... I want Vogue to do a spread, you know?
Tea, bitch. Oh my God, yeah.
Right?
This is like the only time I ever feel really jealous of the Kardashians is around
Yeah.
like Halloween.
Yep.
Like Christmas, weddings, like they can just do whatever they want. That's money, like that's free. I don't need possessions. I don't need net worth.
No.
I need to be able to go, to be able to sit at a meeting only about Halloween decorations.
Yes.
That's fucking awesome.
Yes, perfect.
I want to
Yeah,
have a
oh,
board
God.
meeting
I mean,
about like, so how big are the pumpkins?
yes.
Where are we putting them?
That's what I'd much rather invest money into as well, if we're being
Yes.
honest. I actually
I don't
used to dream about owning a castle somewhere and doing like month-long Halloween parties or a week or whatever, you know, nothing crazy, just like substances to keep it going. Then, you know, Diddy did it. So
I was going to say, this is the P. Diddy of Halloween. Oh my God.
I wanted like full-on actors.
It somehow got
hired.
spookier.
No, he might have me there.
Oh my God.
I'm really hoping that my guests want to be there. But every time, I mean, I know it's still early days and I do think we're going to hear more horrific things about it. But every time they talk about the freak offs, it's like, yeah, and then they would give guests substances to keep them awake and partying. And I'm like, well, yeah, you need that for a party. And then they're like, and then they'd give them drips to, you know, rehydrate them. And I'm like, well, yeah, that's a good host. I'm not apologizing for Diddy, please.
Well, like, yeah, I mean, if people are willing and able,
If people
that's a
are willing
different
and able,
thing.
it's totally different.
And then
That's
it's
a
just
good
party
party.
favors and, yeah, care.
Exactly. That's all
God.
I'm going to do.
I could have done with an IV drip a few times the morning after a party.
Yeah.
That's
I'd
like
love
a really
it.
common thing in LA. I feel like
I
that's
know
not...
they have it. It's like a service.
Like, everyone does it. They were like, they're on drips at the parties. I'm like, okay, that bit... Like, yes, it's awful that they had to do that, but like that's very common in LA.
very normal.
Like a hangover it can just be gone
it's
in an hour.
awesome. Maybe I'll drink when I go to LA.
Hell yeah.
I'll just get a nurse out.
Yeah, absolutely.
My budget is not that big.
I was gonna say, what is when are you going soon?
February.
How long?
5 weeks.
Cool.
Yeah.
Where are you staying while you're there?
Like specific addresses or what
Well,
cities?
no, come on, that'd be ridiculous.
I'm going to Austin, LA, and New York.
Where about? Like, what areas are you
I
staying?
haven't booked fully yet.
Cool.
Yeah, but I'm looking at Austin, I don't know. LA, I'm looking at near Studio City, like in the valley side of things. 'Cause-
Whoa.
Yeah.
Valley girl.
Yeah, that's me. I think it'll be best for podcasts and gigs and stuff. It's
For
close
sure.
to everything. Yeah. And then New York, I may stay with a friend for a little bit of it
Cool.
and then get a hotel somewhere as well.
Cool.
We'll see.
Nice.
Yeah.
So exciting.
I'm
Oh,
so excited.
leads me on to a good question I have for you. Sorry,
Oh,
I'm hosting your
please.
podcast.
No, I love it.
I just have
you
so many-
promised you would.
Yeah. If you didn't have an Australian accent, if you had an American accent, what one do you think you would have? Have I asked you this before?
No, you haven't.
Right, okay.
Well, considering I'm from Queensland, I think that's kind of the south of Australia.
Correct.
Right? So I'm guessing I'd have a southern accent.
Southern Belle accent is what I thought for you.
Thank you.
Yes.
And it's definitely the one I can do better.
Yeah.
More than anything else.
Yeah.
I can't really do much of any of the New York accents.
Right. Because that's obviously what I would sound like.
Yeah.
I would obviously have like a
You'd be
weird...
from Jersey.
Like, yeah, okay.
You'd be from Jersey.
I wanted to say Brooklyn, but we know the real
Jersey.
answer.
It's Jersey.
I look like Michelle Visage in this. That's what I look like I would sound like. Oh, my God.
I have a question for Shigo.
Yes.
What do you think's at the root of our rivalry?
Sexual tension.
Whoa, that's what I thought.
Oh, come on.
Wait, is this Shigo or Eden answering?
Am I saying it to Kim Possible or Chloe?
No. Stay in character. This is for Shigo to Kim Possible. It's sexual tension, isn't it?
Yeah, for sure.
For sure,
I
that's
can't
the
think
whole
of any
thing.
other
All right.
reason. Then again, I have nothing else to draw from. Yeah, I don't know. When I was like looking up stuff to get the costumes,
Yeah.
literally you type in Kim Possible and Shigo,
Yeah.
and like the second ones are all like deviant art, like fanfic.
yeah,
Like there's
exactly.
no, like Disney's not releasing any photos of them together. And I think I know why. Well, I was like, I don't remember them doing that in the show. Oh, okay. I'm seeing the web address of that is not
This
okay.
is explaining the photos that you wanted to take earlier,
That's-
Eden.
yeah. I'm going, it happened on the show, Chloe. I'm covering the web address. It's clearly a crazy website.
Like, that's not even how they're animated.
I got some like, all the followers of my podcast are like little fanfic, illustrated people.
Yes.
I got one of them to be like, and can you just make them
Just
Chloe, they did it on the show.
You're not wrong. Now I have another question. Is Kim possible?
Yes.
Ron's stoppable. We know him. We love him.
Mm-hmm.
I like him a lot, but I just want to be friends, and I don't know how to tell him that.
Oh God, he's a pain in the
I
ass.
know. I mean, he's really helpful, so I kind of want to keep him around. You know? I don't know how to deal with it. He wants more.
Of course he does. I also think like, okay, here's a crazy thing. I think Rufus is a metaphor
For what?
for Ron. He's just this little guy running
Oh my
around.
God, absolutely. Ron's giving
He's
the
just
guy,
chasing it.
the guy who has to fall asleep in your bed, and then all of a sudden,
It's there.
yeah, it's there. You can
It's
feel
there.
it.
It's like, oh, it's just the morning. Why is it on me?
Why is it on me?
Why is it there? Get that thing off me. Literally naked mole rat.
Wow.
If you don't get that in a little cage carrier,
So that's what I've got to do. Put it in a cage. I've
some
got
people out there will
contraptions.
love this idea. That's the crazy thing about talking to men is you can say the most foul things you want to do to them, and there's someone who's like,
Yeah.
hell yeah, hell
Okay.
yeah. It's like, man.
Please.
And then you're like, fine, just ignore them. And then some of the other ones are like, hell yeah. It's like, no, god damn it. No, there's nothing that could get rid of all of you at once, is there? Unless I be myself with my personality.
No, they love you. They love you and your personality. Yeah, it is crazy though. They'll put so much onto you. Like, I love when I do my advertising for Illum Alliance. Go follow them. Go get some beautiful THC products. Use my code FRIEND for 10% off. THC, weed stuff.
Yes.
And I advertise for them on social media, and so many guys will reply being like, "No, baby, don't vape. Stay healthy for me, baby. You're my sweet pure girl." And I'm like, "No, I'm not. What?"
This is what I mean about you get Sydney Sweeney-ified.
Yeah.
All of the like conservative guys go,
Yeah.
she's for us.
Yeah.
You never said that.
No.
Did you
Never.
see Sydney Sweeney's playing like a like queer wrestler now? Have you seen those photos?
No.
And it's like the photos are crazy. She does not look. It made me happy because I was like, yeah, watch them objectify her now. Like, she just
Okay.
looks very
Not
queer.
sexy. Okay. Wow. Oh, awesome.
It's awesome.
That sounds great.
Yeah, she just looks like a lesbian wrestler.
That's sick. Is this for something, or is she
A movie.
just... Yeah, okay.
She's
Okay.
just taken a crazy pivot in her general
Well,
demeanor.
I don't know. WWE is a tried and tested career step. It's something that I've always had on the books in my
Yeah,
mind.
me too.
Exactly. Love to
I
do
think we'd
it.
do very well.
I think we would.
Well, like, Lockie's really dipping his toe in.
Yes.
And a lot of the wrestlers, I am aware of, and they're aware of me now.
Yes, they are.
It's my other, like, ongoing bit that's like, is it true? Is it made up?
How could they not be aware of you? You want to go watch the wrestling and sit in the front row and dress like total sluts and scream shit out? Mm-hmm. Sweet. Mm-hmm. I'm so excited.
You ever seen someone throw someone to the ground? You're like, yeah,
Yeah.
exactly.
Yeah, I went for the first time the other day.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it's great.
It's awesome.
It's awesome.
It's for the girls.
It is for the girls, and
Yeah.
it's for the gays and the girls.
It's for the gays and the girls.
I love seeing like how like the men, like it'll be a girl wrestler and they're not like, yeah, get her tits out. Like they're like, that's my favorite one.
Yeah.
That's who and they like smash him,
Yeah.
kill him.
It's
like
awesome.
awesome. I love
so
it.
fun.
It's cool. Who was do you remember any of the wrestlers that were on?
There was some fly guy. I think his name was Fly Guy.
Yep.
The Great Australian Hero.
Oh,
think I
see some
showed
of
you
these.
him.
Oh yeah, I think you did.
Yes.
You did.
Yes. Lovely guy, apparently.
Apparently.
I don't remember any of the others. And I left early to come to your birthday.
Oh, thank you.
Of course, I had 3 birthday things in that day and I nailed it. I'm always so proud of myself when I do all of the things.
When you socialize properly.
Just do all of the things on the list,
Yeah.
Because it's easy to get swept up. I was at the first birthday thing. We went to an arcade. That was then going to the same venue that yours, which was like a combined thing.
Perfect.
Would have been
Yes.
very easy. I got there. Would have been very easy to just stay. But I was like, I got to go
Yeah.
get my girl, Danielle, give her a birthday cuddle.
Cute.
And I did.
Beautiful.
And then I still, again, would have been very easy to stay there, very fun, having a great time at the wrestling. I was like, sorry, now I got to go squeeze Eden. I did it all.
Had to be squeezed.
She did.
I needed it. It was so funny. I was standing around with like all the little girls and the gays that were there. And so many people came up to me and they were like, do you have like a rule about who you're friends with? I was like, what do you mean? And so many people were like, it's like a comical amount of it's just this group of the most beautiful women I've ever seen in my life. And I looked around, I was like, okay, this, like, no, it's not a rule that I, like, there's not a criteria. But I looked around, I was like, okay, that's like a comically insane amount of like the prettiest girls I've ever seen. I was like, I guess.
Yeah.
I guess it's what I'm asking the universe for.
It happens.
It happens.
It happens. My sister's friend group in high school was always like that. They were called the Barbies.
Hot.
So
Awesome.
hot. And also there's such a great group of hot girls that are also differently hot. You know, it's not the same type of hot. There's like the redhead little fairy. There's the like grungy, cool punk chick. There's the tall, beautiful blonde model girl. Like, it's just awesome.
I love a lot of different types of hot all hanging out.
I don't discriminate. All my friends can be all different kind of looking hot.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's the vibe. Vibes make someone hot. I feel like we were talking about this the other night at the Vic. Like, we were sort of being asked about what makes a guy hot. Because the guys that guys find hot,
very different.
so different.
They're
and
all
like
jacked.
they're all jacked and they're like not real.
And they're all very stoic. Always stoic.
Yeah, we
We're
want
like, we
a
don't
little
really-
freak.
Yeah, I kind of want him to have sucked a dick or two. Like,
Exactly.
what are we talking about here?
Exactly. Or I want him to want to a little bit. I want him to have thought about it.
I want him to at least entertain the idea.
Exactly. Exactly.
Otherwise, how am I going to get off, okay?
Well, yeah. That's
No,
what
we
I'm
were-
saying.
We were having this conversation, and it's a conversation that's come up so much, especially in that group. It's just real fun. It's always who's the hottest guy in comedy, and it's never gets into the girls, and I just love it so much.
Well, because if it did,
I mean, we've got a lot more to choose from.
it'd be hard to narrow it down.
So many beautiful
There's
girls.
so many.
It's awesome.
Like, I think there's so many that have a a chance
Yeah.
on the podium there.
Yeah.
Really, all of them. We could all squeeze in.
We've honestly really got to nitpick their personalities a lot more instead.
Well, that's easy. We're all insane people. Is what it's-
Yeah.
Yeah. No, the guys, I don't know. Would you say you even have a type when it comes to guys?
No. Well, okay, when it comes to guys I date more, yeah. Yeah. And it's changed over the years. The patterns kind of go into different ways. But I don't think I've ever dated a guy who drives. Jacob's just got his license.
Shut up.
Crazy. Every single guy loves video games. But that is just boy stuff. But it's a type of guy. You know, I once dated a more of your jockey types. No, like a jock, not a jockey. Sorry. A tiny man with a high voice who rides on a pony.
I thought we were about to have the best conversation of our lives. I was going to be like, what the hell, Chloe?
No.
What the hell? No. Talk about the jockey.
Oh my God, no. I must feel small. Sorry.
Feeling like a horse by default? Oh, sus.
No.
Oh my God, I
don't
killed
wanna
him.
get-
I killed a little skeleton for the listeners.
Oh yeah, I guess we didn't even say to the audio listeners. We're dressed up as Kim Possible and Shigo from Kim Possible.
Oh, they would have got that.
Surely. Anyway, no, I dated one guy who was like a jock type dude.
Yeah.
Not into video games.
Okay.
And it did not work. You bet your ass he was cheating. Like relentlessly.
When I say he's playing the field, unfortunately, I mean, yeah, at least with video game guys, you're like, yeah, you've been on the couch the whole day.
Yeah, if they're going to cheat on you, it's going to be with a girl in America, in LA, with cat headphones on and blue hair. It's nothing real. You can't actually get diseases from it.
Crazy that's your concern, is the disease of it all.
I'm just very safe.
Yeah, no, that's a good thing to be.
No, do you think that you have had a type, or is it a lot more broad?
Yeah, I think it's a lot more broad.
Yeah.
Like everyone I've dated has been so different from each
Yeah.
other. I think it's just a thing of like, well, that didn't work. How about this?
Yep. Yeah, for sure. I mean, I can have similar vibes sometimes, but as far as purely going off appearances, it's not. There's no real consistency.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Vibes is good. I have to like. I think I just have to be with someone that's like got thoughts like and opinions about things.
Yeah, a conscious
I like
being.
someone that can double down on anything.
Yeah.
I just need them to die on hills.
Yeah. Yeah. Right. You enjoy like arguing with them.
Yeah, or even if we're agreeing, like I just need them to. I can't be with someone that's like, yeah, I don't know, I've never really thought about it. I've thought
No.
about everything.
I agree.
I don't know about much, but I've formed an opinion, or I've tried to.
Of course. Yeah, I think that's a pretty low fucking bar.
I'm like sentient,
Sentient, conscious being.
like they're trying to have a go at thinking. Is that crazy?
It is actually fucking crazy.
Do you have a type with girls?
Yes, a lot more. I'm a lot more shallow with girls as well, which is
Really?
crazy. I think it's misogyny.
It's the
internalized
misogyny.
Misogyny, yeah. I like them to be really hot. When I was younger, it would be a lot more of your teeny tiny, super thin, like.
Right.
It's weird. There's kind of a.
It's the like, do I like you? Do I want to be
Yeah.
like that?
Oh, yeah, for sure. I also liked a girl who was more on the mask side of treating me, but still presented quite femme,
All right.
you know? But then as I've gotten older, again, that's changed a lot as well. No, yeah, it just depends. I mean, I'm such a switch in every way anyways.
Yeah.
So I like a girl who's more femme. I like a girl who's more mask. I like just really pretty girls.
Yeah, same.
Yeah, but I mean, goth girls, like, it's everything.
Yeah.
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 Tattoos, black hair, last name McGovern.
I throw the popcorn. I cut the cameras.
Jacob bursts through the door. What's happening? I'm going to throw him the gun. No, I'm holding on to the gun.
The pepper spray's like released. He's like pre-planned it. Just starts in a sprinkler at me. It's my favorite bit.
Of course.
He's a funny man.
It's really funny.
It's a good bit.
We should tell the listeners Jacob has been threatening to spray you. It's not our fault. It's not your fault.
It's
my
not our fault. It's crazy.
The fact that we're doing two couples costumes this year, if you will.
I made a joke about it on my podcast yesterday. Lockie made fun of it by being like, oh, you can't like make, so like one of our listeners wrote in and we're like, oh, I have a crush on someone and so I'm making them do like a couple's outfit with me
Oh my
to like
God.
manifest it kind of. And Lockie was like, you can't, oh my God, that's so lame to do that. And I was like, I'm doing that with Chloe Madrid. And he was like, of course you are.
I love it. We're going to have so much fun. Yeah.
I know.
Oh my God. I'm so excited.
The second one, I've got a lot of work to do.
Yeah.
I still want to make you the pickets,
The fence going
the
through.
fence, and I really want to put a knife in my eye.
I really want you to put a knife in your eye
I'm
too.
really figuring out how to do it because it's not easy.
It's hard.
Because I don't know how to make it stick, but
Yeah,
hold
because
the
it'd be
weight.
lightweight enough. Yeah. It's tough.
It's hard.
It's all right. We'll
life.
figure something out. Either way, we'll look incredible.
Exactly.
And we'll have a great time.
It'll be a good time.
Oh, yeah.
It's a good house for a house party.
Yes, I have heard.
Like Newtown Terrace
Yeah.
is always fun.
Yeah. I've got sleepover games for us. You want to play?
Please.
All right. Starting with Would You Rather, but spooky edition.
I'm going to get so scared.
I'm scared now.
Okay. Good.
I'm going to piss the fort.
Piss the fort.
I might. Would you rather get to dictate everyone else's costumes? Yeah. Or have to / get to make my costume every year.
I know a trap when I see one, Chloe.
I don't know. I'm not feeling well. I don't know how much good thought has gone into these.
Oh, what, everyone just once, or you every year?
Everyone
Every year?
every year.
Everyone or just you?
It's pretty much it.
I'm-
I told you my brain isn't functioning.
No. I was just trying to make sure I'm answering this correctly. Obviously I want to pick what you wear all the time. In my daily life, like, you know,
Yeah.
off the clock.
Okay.
No, but also workload wise, come on.
I know. It's
Like,
a lot of work.
What do you mean, everyone?
Well, wouldn't
You
it
said
be nice?
everyone was
I guess
crazy.
everyone in your circles,
In my
everyone
circles?
going to the party that you're going to, you know, on the gigs that you're doing, like you get to decide, and you don't have to make their costumes, so the workload isn't that
Yes.
huge, but you get to decide who's dressing as what.
I think that will go to my head too much, because like it'll be like, or do I want to make them like? Are they going to think I'm trying to make them not look as good as what I'm doing?
Of course.
Or like,
well, that is part of the power.
it'd be like, I'd feel like Santa Claus, making
Yeah.
sure everyone gets what they want.
Yeah.
You know,
Yeah. Okay. Too much.
like I've got the elves
responsibility.
making it, but I'm on the sleigh.
Yeah. Totally.
But
But with that responsibility, like that is obviously a part of a burden of it. Whereas with mine, part of the burden is you have to make the costumes.
Pardon the burden is I have to deal with you, you
wow.
particular ass.
I am. That's very true.
You're a bridezilla, non-marriage style.
I'm a bridezilla every fucking day. God.
It'd be very collaborative, I'm sure.
Of course.
You'd have
Yeah,
me at that
you-
sewing machine, like,
You get to decide. Oh, that's not right.
tailor that in. No. I'm like, It's pitched to me as this, like, I'll wear whatever you want. It's me in a sweatshop, isn't it?
Yes.
Oh my goodness.
What are you going to pick?
Yeah, addressing you.
Oh, sweet. Okay, beautiful.
Oh, God.
Okay,
Answer the question
okay.
before.
Okay, I'm sorry. Would you rather Sabrina the Teenage Witch's power to snap her fingers and be in a new outfit and readiness, you know, snap her
Yes.
fingers, she's ready. God, that's a good snap. Or have a guaranteed perfect Halloween party to go to every year. Like, you don't have to host it, but every single year you have like the best party that's going that year. You're there.
That one. The second.
Really?
The second. What, like that? We just talked about the ritual of
the
getting
fun
ready.
of getting
is
ready.
nice.
I know, but
What
like,
would you do at a prees? Everyone get ready to snap. Not just me. It's so grim.
you're right.
Like, it would save hours out of my day.
Oh yeah, on a day-to-day level, I feel like it would be such a handy thing.
I mean, I might get arrested for saying this, but a lot of my getting ready I'll do in the car. How neat I look depends on how much the car drive is. I can do amazing things while driving a vehicle.
That's
Put me toe to toe with
terrifying.
any of those stunt drivers. I can do it, and I can come out with winged eyeliner. It's crazy.
That's so scary.
It's there's a lot of flattened families that do not really agree with my sentiment.
Fuck. Okay, choosing a good Halloween party. Mm-hmm. All right.
How about you?
I think, oh God, the good Halloween party means so much to me.
Yeah.
It means so much, but the amount of time, and I love getting ready. I
Yeah.
enjoy that. But the actual putting clothes on part, especially, kind of can be the be all and end all of an evening for me.
That's true. And it's
Yeah.
just perfect, and it's exactly what you want.
Yes.
Oh, God. See, that'd save a lot of
Yes,
tears, wouldn't it?
Exactly. Imagine how much better we'd feel about ourselves.
God, imagine anyone around us.
How much happier they'd be.
Yeah.
Yeah. Quality of life in Sydney overall would improve.
The ripple effect would be crazy. The general mental health of our loved
Kamala
ones.
would be
and
voted in.
if she doesn't, you know whose fault it is. It's us taking that extra 20 minutes when the Uber's already being called.
Oh, God.
Being like, I just don't like how I look.
That's why I don't like getting Ubers. I tell Jacob it's because I don't like sitting in a car with a stranger and I don't like making the small talk, but it's the rush.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Why is it always you're never ready? Even if you were ready standing outside.
Yeah, and
you
then
forgot something.
Yeah, exactly.
It's as soon as you do it, it's crazy.
I'd rather not drink and just drive everywhere than deal with that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
All right, I've got a fuck, marry, kill for you.
Let's go.
And I feel like I know where you're going to go with this, considering our previous chat. Fuck, marry, kill, Ron Stoppable, Rufus, and Monkey Fist.
Who? Monkey Fist? I haven't watched the show in a while.
He's a villain. Mm-hmm. He looks like a monkey. Mm-hmm. They call him Monkey Fist. He kind of has eyeliner on.
Oh, Mary. Yeah. No. I can be swayed to do a lot of things by anyone in eyeliner. My goodness. Goth baddies.
Yes.
Guyliner people.
Oh, love it.
I wish I wasn't into it. I am.
I know. No, I know. I know. I get it.
2009 Pete Wentz hit me up, you know?
Jeez, if only.
Yeah.
If only.
Okay. Ron Stoppable Rufus or Big Fist Boy.
Well, you're making him sound hotter than he is.
He's a monkey. I don't know the last one, so I'm killing him.
Wow.
Oh wait, no, miss him. Kill Ron Stoppable.
Yeah.
Sucks.
Simp.
Maybe marry Rufus.
Yeah. It can be a sexless marriage. It is a naked mole rat after all.
Yeah.
I have to agree with that.
Yeah. Oh,
You're gonna fuck
I'll fuck
Monkey
that
Fist.
the little guyliner
I
monkey.
think he can get it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You left out what's the villain dude? Draken.
Yeah.
I always thought he was hotter than Ron Stoppable.
Yes, of course.
Yes.
Yeah, I see that.
Yes.
All right.
I told one person about our costume idea, and they said they played a game when they were 12 on the internet, a porn game where you were Draken and he was fornicating with Shigo and Kim Possible.
Okay, cut
And
to
I
the
said,
clip.
then roll it. And I was like, I'm sure you did.
Yeah.
Oh
of
my
course.
God, that's
Who
crazy.
Is this? Oh my God.
I'm not saying that on this fucking podcast. I'm not airing out their dirty laundry like that.
Fine.
I'm living to tell the tale of this.
All right, one more fuck, marry, kill.
Yes.
All of your costumes. We've got the Pixar lamp, E.T. drag, and the recent fallen angel.
Okay.
And I want you to consider everything. Like you're fucking marrying or killing these because of how amazing they are, how comfortable they are, how hard they were to make, all of these aspects, okay?
Marry E.T. drag.
Yeah.
That was this is crazy. That was the hottest I've ever felt. As soon as I
I'm going to be putting in
thank
images
you.
into the video.
I
so
glued
people
the
can see.
eyelashes on the E.T. mask.
Yeah.
And then I was like, she's beautiful. And then Ella and I were like getting ready and we were like, oh yeah, I'll make it a weird little alien. And then we kept being like, should we put a little mini skirt? Should we put a little like brown bikini?
Yes.
And like a little go-go boot? And then we were like, wait, she's getting so hot.
Yeah.
And then the Beyonce choreography, I was like, I feel quite beautiful.
Yeah. No, it is. And I need you to know I've felt attraction to many aliens before. And your ET drag topped the list.
Thank you.
Yeah,
What other
so-
aliens?
So yeah, Third Rock from the Sun, pretty much.
Okay.
Yeah, the John Lithgow,
Yeah.
for sure.
Cool.
A lot of X-File characters.
Okay.
I was really into.
All right.
I think that was really a vibe thing because you don't really see much of them. But
Surely the Avatar
I
ones
like
is up
being
there.
scary. Avatar's like the Navajo. Is that what
Yeah.
they're called?
Oh my
They're not
God.
alien enough for me. I mean, they look the weirdest, but they're more of an animal in my head.
Sure.
I don't know.
Sure.
I'm just not into animals.
Okay, don't
Quote
make it sound
me.
like I am.
No,
Okay.
you are.
Marry E.T. drag. Kill the lamp because it hurt my head.
Oh, it would.
And it was before I bought like a Dremel or anything. This was really at the start of me making crazy costumes. So I had to like cut it open with like a saw. And so it was really serrated. And so it really hurt my head really bad actually.
Okay. And you also had to do a squat at all times.
And like, oh God, it's always a weird time of year, like October. It's always hotter than you think it's going to be.
Yeah.
And I always, I've now know the difference, but I always used to cut things because I was like, oh, I'll just cut these like leggings that I have, like white leggings that I bought into little shorts.
Yeah.
And I always used to stretch things and then cut it. So that outfit was so much more revealing than I wanted it to be. And I was just standing at Rat Club, like, like, not in a fun way. I was just like, why am I really, really undressed? If I'm going to be undressed, I want it to be on purpose and within my control.
Of
I want to have 7 layers of tights on.
Yes, I understand.
Kill the lamp. It's still in the back of my car.
Oh my God.
It still works.
Well, isn't everything that
Yes.
you own in the back of your car?
Sedimentary layers of each costume I've ever made.
That's so fun.
And the birds in my car, the fallen angels in my car as well.
good. You're gonna fuck
I'll
the
fuck
angel.
that one.
Yeah.
Because really, like, I can wear it once and like the gag is done.
Yeah.
That's what I felt hard about that number. I did the flapping and then I was like, where do I take this? Because my arms are non-usable.
Yeah.
Everyone was like, she's not really doing anything with her arms. I was like, that's not my arms. They're fake.
They're not real.
Yeah,
Okay.
that's
makes
it.
sense.
That's
All right.
it.
Good.
Are you doing any other Halloween stuff this year or
No.
just the next one?
I don't think that people know that I'm really into it because I haven't been booked on any Halloween lineups. And I'm
Spread
like,
the word.
what are we doing, guys? I'll commit. I promise. I'll spend hundreds of dollars.
Yeah.
I'm getting a sewing machine soon as well.
That's so exciting. Can
very
you use
exciting.
one already?
Yeah. I
Cool.
used to use my sister's all the time, but
Cool. It's such a cool thing when you like, I can just make clothes fit me.
yeah,
It's so good.
it's going to be a game changer.
It's going to be awesome.
I'm sick of taking stuff to the tailor as well. And especially after the tailor said to me the other day that she can't make my wide leg pants capri. I'm like,
Why not?
why not?
I don't understand. What was her reasoning?
She didn't really have one. She said, nah, too hard. It's a different pant. And I'm like, just take it in and take it up. Easy. Take it in, take it up.
What is
She's
her
like, "But
job
this
if
is
not to
hem."
change the garment?
Right? Crazy. Anyway.
What the worst that can happen is you unpick it because it didn't.
Yeah.
or it didn't work.
It's so funny. Well, last time I took something to her, it was to get a dress, a zip replaced and then the hem shortened.
Mm-hmm.
And when she was like seeing how short I wanted it, she was like, are you sure? And I'm like, yeah. And I have it now and it's beautiful, but could have been even shorter. I'm like, bitch, what are you talking about? She's like, do you want it? Because I had leggings on underneath. She's like, do you want to take them off and check? And I'm like, I know where my ass is. What are we talking about? Crazy.
She slut-shamed you.
She did.
She was like, really? What will your husband have to say? Like,
He'll say it's pretty cool.
Yeah.
He loves me being a slut.
yeah.
It's one of his favorite things about me. All right. Next game. Last game.
Yes.
Truth or dare.
Dare.
Wow, that was quick. I want to do both.
What are they?
No, whatever. Dare is trick
No,
or
we can
treat.
we can do both.
We can do both?
Wait. Truth or dare, then trick or treat. How many questions? Is it just questions? I said truth is when you ask me a question, not dare, Chloe. You've rigged the game.
I have rigged the game.
What are your intentions here? Tell me what I'm doing because it doesn't feel like I have a choice.
My guests rarely do.
So, trick or treat.
Trick or treat.
What's the trick?
I mean, it'd be crazy to choose trick.
Yeah. I
Because
don't
this
think-
isn't how trick or treat works at all.
No, it's
No.
not. What is trick?
Well, I have a trick, or I have a treat, and you can.
I'm getting the
choose.
treat afterwards, but you're going to show me what trick you're doing.
The trick is you have to drink from the mystery cup.
What the hell?
Do you want to do the trick? Oh, it's nasty.
What is it?
It's so much. It's so much. It's so much.
Oh my god!
Why
I
would
did
you
that with
do
no
that?
hesitation.
Why would you
Chloe,
do that? You chose that.
What is that, like tomato sauce?
There is apple cider vinegar, Pepsi Max, a bit of goat's milk.
Soy sauce?
Soy sauce.
Oh god, I'm really getting the soy sauce from that. I can't believe this.
Why did you choose that?
I just never thought you had that kind of cruelness in your heart. In a heart-shaped container like that.
I know it's ironic. It's I really didn't think you would choose trick.
You made it, so you knew there was a chance.
Yeah, of course I made it. I have to be prepared.
I deserve a treat now.
Yeah, of course. Oh,
What
I'm
the
so
hell?
sorry. Now, you can look. I've just padded it with tinsel so that there's stuff in there, but there are nice treats.
Oh, amazing.
Oh, wait, there's more. Oh, little
These go off.
protein bar.
Wow. That's crazy that that's in there. Protein bar?
Take some treats.
Oh my god, that's so exciting. This is a wonderful thing.
Thank you.
What was the truth going to be?
I was going to ask you if you had ever experienced anything spooky and paranormal.
Yeah, heaps.
Heaps.
I mean, ghostly as hell.
Spookiest paranormal story that you have?
I think I used to be able to hear breathing if I was in my like I had like a weird little like not walk-in closet, but the closet had like my closet was like in where we like kept our printer and stuff,
Yeah.
whatever, so that you could walk into it, I guess. In a little nook, and like sometimes I'd just hear like and I was like, "Hello?" And so I never wanted to be in there ever.
Yeah, fair. So fair. We had a house where my sister lived like downstairs in this granny flat. It's still attached, but it was not separately. And she would hear breathing in there all the time. And that house, when we first moved in, granted, my mother was going through some stuff, but the first night Mum wanted us to sleep in her room with her because she was scared. I don't know if we had properly saged or anything, so whatever, and we were all in there and we all heard screaming from inside the house. Yeah. And then it was that house that my sister continued to hear creepy breathing in her room.
Screaming?
Screaming. Like a scream. Scary.
Terrifying.
And then more terrifying because my mum was like, yeah, it's ghosts.
That is insane from her.
Yeah. We did sage it, but I don't think my sister's room ever got any better.
I can't believe you made me drink that thing.
I can't believe you drank it. Thanks for coming to do the podcast. I'm so sorry for tricking you.
I can't believe I've never chosen dare in my life. Do you know that? I've never chosen
your
dare.
Trust immediately.
I'm never doing it again.
No, look, take the chocolate. Look at the chocolate. That's the protein bar.
Also, I love that you had to tell me it was bad because I did drink it and be like, what is that? Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Thanks for having me. It's the best time ever.
Oh, it's been so wonderful. Tell everyone where they can find you. On Kim Possible.
On Kim Possible. No. Edan McGovern. Follow me on Instagram or like TikTok, I guess. Or Nobody Asked podcast with Edan McGovern and Lockie McIntyre.
Perfect.
Or you can find me probably at the Vic. On the
I'll
Park
be
Hotel.
there too.
It'll be me, Chloe, and Bensley. Most likely.
We'll be talking about
Queening out.
everyone we know.
Doing a lap.
Oh my God. I didn't get to do my lap.
Oh yeah, Bensley and I took it up because we were gossiping the whole time.
Yes, you did. You took up my lap time.
Sorry.
That's okay. Sounds so weird out of context.
Yeah, it's crazy.
Doesn't matter.
We're not at the local pool. All right. Get out of here.
I love you guys. Thank you so much for listening. Happy Halloween.
Happy Halloween.